Hey there, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm at one of my clients' house, going to be working on a project, removing and replacing a fence. This is an ongoing project for me. I've already done some fence work for this client, and I still have a little bit left to do, so follow along with me and hope you have a great time watching. So I've done some pretty extensive work here already, and the fence that I have to do now is this fence right along this line right here. So I just picked up some supplies here for the fence. I'm going to get it unloaded. So let's get going on that. Taking sharp turns so I don't tear up her field here. I have wide turf tires on, but still I want to be careful not to tear up the field. Just picked up a new one of these. It's a replacement for my old one I had for about 3.5 years of constant use. Can't complain for $39. So I see a whole bunch of ground moving laterally to this post, so I think that there might be some kind of pipe or something, some kind of irrigation that might be running like right underneath this post, so, or right next to it. So I'm going to do some hand digging and see what I can find. Alright, so what it looks like is some kind of root, maybe from a tree that used to be here. So I'm going to get my Sawzall and cut that off and see if it comes up a little bit easier. I wasn't going to bring my excavator today, but I'm really glad I did, because I would have got in here with a shovel and just would have had an absolute nightmare trying to figure out what was going on. Alright, well, let's get that final post out of there. Two posts in this entire thing that have concrete in them. It's really annoying, really frustrating. Wasn't wanting to have to replace these two posts, but client's been a really good client. Not only is she a horse client where I take care of her horse's feet, but she's also had me do quite a bit of work for her here on the property with the equipment. This field that I'm in right now, we brought in about 13 trucks worth of dirt and raised this field up. We've raised that property, that part over there where the RV is, we raised that probably 2.5, 3 feet. I installed this fence along the front of the property here that goes all the way across on the other side of the RV. I think I mentioned that in the beginning of the video, but it's really good to have a client that does repeat business, and the way you get repeat business is by doing a good job. If you don't do a good job, they're not going to have you back. It's just plain and simple. Alright, there are two old posts in this particular hole. One is right there under my blade, and the other one is right here. This is an old farm post right here. Old 6-inch round farm post. And that was right down here in that hole, two of them. I went ahead and dug it out just simply because it needed to be done. You know, I didn't want to put, at this point it would have been a fourth post in the same general area, and it really would have messed up my my line as far as being able to evenly run boards along the fence line without having to make cuts or waste wood material. So I've got this line set up. Looks pretty good. And then I still have to finish putting a post here, here, and here, and two here and here, and then run another fence line from that post down here. So let's get started on that. That's right on the money right there. So I'm measuring from the back side here, because this post is crowned that way. The crown means the natural curve of the wood. So the wood will crown inside or it'll crown outside. So that's why I'm measuring from the inside here. Because if I were to measure on the other side, I would measure on the bow and I wouldn't get a good level. Okay, so this completes this job. We got the all new fence put in here. Alright, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next video.